Hi all, this is Elim Kiganjani. Welcome back. Today we are going to have another session. We continue with the topic of coordinate geometry. And so far we have covered the gradient of straight line, equation of a straight line, the midpoint of a line segment, distance between 2 points on a plane is going to be the part we are going to cover today. So under distance between 2 points, I'll be showing you actually how we are finding the distance between 2 points. And later on, we are going to solve questions related to this kind of parts. So for we to be able to find distance between 2 points, first of all, you're going to consider any 2 points in XY plane. So with those 2 points, as you can see here, it is clear that you can construct a kind of a right angled triangle, and this point being x1, y1, and the other point being x2, y2. So this distance here is going to be y2 minus y1, and this horizontal distance will be x2 minus x1. So if you're going to consider triangle PAQ, this is actually a right angled triangle, and distance PQ square, that is hypotenuse, will be actually PA square plus AQ square. So PQ, that is the distance actually we are looking for. So I could say that D square equals to PA square, and PA square, dear students, is x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 square plus AQ square, and AQ will be y2 minus y1 square. But we are looking for the distance. We are looking for distance between between given points. And so because we are looking for distance between given points, we are going to make D the subject. So we're going to say that distance will be actually square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. And so the distance formula we have so far is this one here, and this is the formula used to find distance between two given points on XY plane. With the formula we have now, we are in position now to solve questions. So I'll be solving questions with you, dear students. The first question, so here is our first question. The first question, find the distance between points -1, 7 and 4, -5. So be assuming this is going to be x1, y1, and the other point will be x2, y2. So the distance formula is D equals to square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So it means now distance will be equal to x2 is -5 minus -1 square plus an apology. This is actually y2 minus y1. Allow me to start actually according to the formula actually. So distance will be equal to square root of, we'll be having 4 minus -1 square plus -5 minus 7, -5 minus 7 square. So distance will be square root of, we'll be having 4 plus 1, that is 5 square, plus -12 square. Eventually, this is actually square root of 25 plus 144. So distance between those two given points will be square root of 169, and that is going to be 13 units. So the distance between two given points given is going to be actually 100. Sorry, it's going to be 13 units, dear students. Proceeding with question number 2 in our series. Proceeding with question number 2 in our series. With question number 2, we were given a figure. Determine whether triangle with vertices 0, 0, -6, 8, and -14, 2 is isosceles, equilateral, or scaling triangle. So how are we going to determine? Of course, by finding the distance. We're going to find the distance of all sides of this triangle, and we are going to check how they are related to each other. So the distance will help us actually to know whether the triangle is isosceles or the triangle is right angled triangle or something else, dear students. So again, we are going to start with distance formula. We're going to start with distance formula. And with distance formula, we have, remember that distance d, you are taking square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So I'll be starting with this side here, side AB. So we're going to say that AB will be taking 8, assign this to be x2, y2, x1, y1. You can even consider this to be x3, y3. So with AB, you'll be taking now -60 minus -14 in the bracket square plus 80 minus 2 square, then under root. So AB will be equal to -6 plus 14 will be -60 plus 14 will be +8. So we'll be having actually square root of 80 square plus 60 square. So AB will be square root of 100, and we'll be getting 10 units. So that is AB. What about AO? With AO, again, by using distance formula, you're going to be taking negative 60 minus 0 square plus 8 minus 0 square. And actually, AO will be square root of 100, and we'll be getting 10 units. We find the last distance BO. BO, how is BO? Again, you're going to consider the distance formula. So we'll be having actually 2 minus 0 square plus negative 14 minus 0 square. So we'll be having square root of 4 plus 196. That is actually square root of 200. It is 2 root 10 units. So comparing those three distances, we can see clearly that here you have distance AB, you have distance AO, and you can say that actually these two sides are equal. So the triangle with two equal sides is going to be actually isosceles triangle. So we can say that triangle given above is isosceles triangle. The triangle given above is isosceles triangle. We jump to another question, and here is the question, dear students. So jumping to another question. This question, find the coordinate of the point P on the y-axis. The important detail is on the y-axis. So it means the point is expected to be a point with 0 xc. It can be 0 comma a, of course. That is the point, which is the same distance from point Q and point R. So if you're going to visualize actually XY plane, apology my poor graph. So having 3, 4, maybe that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 1, negative 2, negative 1. So point 3, 4, 3, 4 is a point there, and that is point R. And point Q is 3, sorry, this is point Q. This is point Q, 3, 4. And we have R 1, negative 2, 1, negative 2. There it is, R 1, negative 2. So we are looking for a point on x-axis, sorry, on y-axis, and that point I can assume to have this point here, call it point P. And the condition, the distance between P to Q is going to be the same as distance from P to R. So this distance here is going to be the same with the other distance. So we know distance formula, dear students. We are going to consider any 2 points. So distance will be x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So PQ. So what is the distance PQ? PQ will be having 3 minus 0 square plus 4 minus a square under root. To simplify further, we'll be having PQ equals to square root of 9 plus 4 minus a square. You go to PR. Our PR again will be square root of, so PR will be having 1 minus 0 square plus negative 2 minus a square. So PR will be square root of 1 plus, this is actually the same as taking again 2 plus a square. Why? Because having negative 2 minus a square, this is similar to having negative in the bracket, 2 plus a, then your square, and the square of any negative number is going to be positive. So that's why we have such expression. Okay, so with this, dear students, we were taught that actually distance, this distance, we were told that PQ is equal to PR. So with this information, PQ equals to PR, I'll be picking now square root of 1 plus 2 plus a square. This is equal to square root again of 9 plus 4 minus a square. So the square root can be simplified. The square root and this square root can cancel each other. So we have in 1 plus, I'm going to expand this, will be 4 plus 4a plus a square equals to 9 plus 16 minus 8a plus a square. We're going to collect like terms, but we know that a square and a square will be going. So what remain is 4a plus 5 equals to 25 minus 8a. So be collecting like terms, we'll be having 4a plus 8a equals to 25 minus 5. So you have 12a equals to 20, and the value of a is going to be 20 over 12, which is simplification. With simplification actually by 4 will be 5, by 4 will be 3. So the value of a is 5 over 3. So we are looking for a point P, and so we're going to say that point P is 0.5 over 3, dear students. We proceed with the next question. With the next question, and this is going to be the last question for this for today's session, dear students and other participating colleagues. Find the coordinates of the point on the y-axis, which is equidistant from the points 8,4 and 6, 6. So I'm not going to sketch this on XY plane, but the logic behind here is you'll be having actually you'll be having these kind of points. The first point is a point on y-axis, so the point can be 0, b, for example, and we have another now point. One point is 8,4 and the other point is 6,6. And we're told that actually this distance the point is equidistant from the points 8,4 and 6,6. So if this is going to be D1 and D2, we agree that actually D1 is going to be equal to D2. And with that case now, I'll be just saying that square root of 4 minus b square plus 8 minus 0 square, this is equal to square root of 6 minus b square plus 6 minus 0 square. So the square root will be cancelled now, dear students. They are in equal side. They are in both sides. So I'll be having 4 minus b square plus 80 square equals to 6 minus b square. 6 minus b square 6 minus b square plus 6 square. Expanding these expressions, we'll be having 16 minus 8b plus b square plus 64 plus 64 equals to 36 minus 12b plus b square plus 36. You can easily see that b square is common in both sides, so I'll be cancelling it. And I'll be having now 16 plus 64, it is 80 minus 8b equals to 72 minus 12b. Collect like terms, and upon collecting like terms, we'll be having, we'll be having actually 80 minus 72 equals to positive 8 will be actually 8 will be 8b minus 12b. So 8 here will be equal to negative 4b, dear students. And the value of b will be 8 divided by negative 4, we'll be getting negative 2. So the distance, the value of b is negative 2, and the point is 0, negative 2, dear colleagues, dear students. So that is all on distance between 2 points in any given XY plane. And we are about actually to finish the topic of coordinate geometry. So if it is your first time to be here, consider subscribing to the channel. We are trying to produce the content for mathematics now specifically, but with other content related to education. Share the with your friends. We continue actually solving, teaching these topics. So be part of this community, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget also to share with your friends. So see you in the next session. Peace.